Welcome, my dear viewer, to this live podcast by Professor Paul Mwangi Kebicho. And I want us to look at a few things. I have been asked a few questions by some individuals who want to become part of Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, but they don't have the money with them. And this is something that is happening to many people. Many people have been asking me, what can I do? I want to join your company, Paul Kebicho, but I don't have what we call enough money to enter into a savings plan with you. Therefore, I've been asking them to, to keep their eyes on this particular podcast. Why? Because in this particular podcast, I'll be explaining to you how you can, many people are desirous of succeeding. And I'm telling you this because I know and I have been able to interact with the majority of people who normally tell me, Kebicho, I want to have that lump sum to invest. Thank you so much for the many messages that I got from you yesterday after taking you through what we call personal financial hygiene and discipline. For those people watching us in Kenya, it is exactly 22 midday. I know we have others from other jurisdictions, and I want to tell them welcome to this particular live show. Please make sure that you comment on my wall. I'm actually live on Facebook and a YouTube channel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is very important to look at the various avenues that you need to use to reach to your destination. Many of us people, we give up very fast. Giving up is not an ingredient of those people who succeed in life. Giving up. Never ever surrender. Never ever surrender. And I repeat this once again. Never ever surrender. Those people who surrender, they don't see the destination that they desired in their lives. So I'm assuming that I'm talking to a group of people who are full of optimism. Full of optimism basically means that it doesn't matter how many times you're going to try something, it is going to give you the result that you want. Even me to be where I am today, it is purely because of optimism. I ooze with optimism. I know giving up is not part of my flesh. I say, if God is on my side, who can be against me? So, dear my friends, my brothers and sisters from wherever you are, I want you first of all to work on something which is called creating a positive mental attitude space. Once you create that space of positivity, a climate of positivity, nothing gonna be difficult for you. Now, I want to give you an avenue. Of course, I have been telling people that the minimum you can invest here is 100,000 shillings at Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited. But many people have been asking me, Kebisho, how can I do this? And therefore, I have been able to shop. We people, we keep doing research. And the research that I have done has taken me to a place called Britam. So you need to enter something Britam calls Akiba Savings Plan. So this Akiba Savings Plan is a plan that can run for 5 years. So if you are there and you want to run away with your dream in the next 5 years, please come here. Why? I'll first of all explain the why you need to do this, because unless you know the why, the motivation to do it will not be inherent, will not be part of you. So I'm going to give you an avenue that you can use to gradually save money, starting with as little as 1,000 shillings. Remember, if you started saving 1,000 shillings every month, in a year, you'll have 12,000. In 5 years' time, you'll have 60,000 shillings. I don't expect any one of you to save the minimum. So don't save the minimum. So I'm going to introduce to you, for those people who are desirous of making a change in their lives financially. Because we all know what ought to be done, but the problem is we don't do what we've been trained. Why it is that simple reason why people fail in life. It is because we know what should be done, but we don't do it. So you know what's expected of you, but you're not doing it. Miracles don't just happen. And I repeat that. Miracles don't just happen. So if you're there and you're desirous of having what we call a lump sum amount of money to help you join Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, I've brought you a window of that. Please make sure that you do that. Make sure that you do that. So if you are there and that is your desire, I'm inviting you to this. So listen, and please, always when you come to my class, make sure that you carry a notebook with you and a pen. Why am I insisting on a notebook and a pen? I'm using what we call the theory of Professor Confucius. He's seeing is believing and lighting is remembering. Seeing is believing and lighting is remembering. So I'm requesting all of you listening to me, wherever you are, if you are interested to make a difference, a financial difference in your life, Because I can tell you, my brothers and sisters, I have met many, many needy cases in Kenya. They are not needy because they are ill. They are not even ill. They are not admitted in any hospital. It is because we have this attitude of what we call dependency syndrome attitude. Dependency syndrome attitude is one of the killers of what we call success and progress. You cannot be sitting idle there with your children and you are okay, you are healthy, and you expect any man or woman to come and help you. We assess even the people to help. Even those people that we help, we look at them based on their circumstances and their conditions. So if you are healthy, you can work, nobody will give you money for free, because even us, we generate money after working hard and smart. So this company called Britam has a program called Akiba Savings. Akiba Savings is a structured savings product to help individuals achieve their financial goals while providing a guaranteed maturity benefit. So how does it work? Please note, and I'm on, I don't just wake up one morning and come and give you stories. I'm telling you this because I know many who have actually come to my offices and they came with a hope of investing, but we have what we call rules and guidelines that, of course, that inform us what to do. Every single institution has what we call rules and regulations to be followed. And we cannot be the people making these rules and we break them at the same time. That does not our wow. So what we have done is to go doing research. And this particular program that I'm talking about is to help you save your money for 5 years. If you want to save for 6 years, the plan is still there, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. But I just want to give you 5 years. Just like we elect members of parliament or those electoral positions for 5 years, please pay attention to me, because I am telling you the statistics are disturbing. The statistics are disturbing. The people who come to my office saying, I have 20,000, can I become part and parcel of this particular organization? They are desirous of wanting to succeed, but they have not gotten an avenue. And that is why they say there are so many ways of skinning a cat. There are so many ways of killing a cat. So I'm now giving you an avenue of what you need to do. And I first of all want to recognize Mr. Dominic Wawero, who tells me, good morning, Dr. Kebicho. I still remember your advice at Gadogo Secondary School on saving and life matters. You changed me positively. Thank you. May God bless you, Mr. Wawero. These are the kind of testimonies I get every day. So those are the people who motivate me to do what I do, because I know in the midst of that particular population, we still have some toxic individuals. We have some individuals, by the way, because of how frustrated they are in life, they see a praise or an apasha to vent their frustrations and anger. It's okay. That is part and parcel of life. So please make sure this particular program called Akiba Savings Plan, it will only go for 5 years. These are only 60 months. Once you accumulate that money, now come to Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, where we take a minimum of 100,000 shillings and start earning return on investment of about 15.9%. So the key features of this program called Britam Akiba Plan, it is a structured savings account. When you hear the word Mr. Peter Mwirori Kebicho, because I also want you to do this, my brother, Peter Mwirori Kebicho, we are all aging. The other day, Mwirori, you are 20. Now you know your age. The other day, Mwirori, you were a child. They're very young. Remember when you were in high school, I was still working. Now look at you. You are now a father of 3. So time flies, Peter. Time is flying to all of us. Yeah. So my brother Peter, you know what I'm talking about. Time is flying. So if you don't take care of your tomorrow, I'm telling you this, and please get these statistics completely clear from Kebicho. If you take them, it's okay. If you discard them, it's fine. It's fine. When you went to school, some of you watching me right now, you wanted to become a medical doctor, but you did it and you took their advice for granted. Today, you are there regretting that I wish I only listened to Mr. Alex Kiragori. I listened to Mr. Modamia. I listened to Mr. Paul Mwagi Kangeta. I listened to Mrs. Mwangi Mamo. But time is gone. So this is the only time that you have. And I'm telling you this, opportunities only meet the prepared. So if you have never at any one time thought about your life, and please let me disturb you a little bit this morning, that if you are seated there and you are doing nothing for your tomorrow, today will come and go, but your status will remain the same, status quo. So you need to disturb that peace of mind that you have, which is cosmetic in nature, and you start facing the realities in life. So I'm telling you, this program, I have brought you a very unique program, Jennifer Jogona. Yes, I have brought you, thank you very much, Madam Jennifer Jogona. So I've come up with this particular program from Britam, so that Britam can be the vehicle to midwife your dream, your financial dream, so that after those 5 years, you'll comfortably walk through this red carpet that we have.
4.5-inch red carpet, VIP red carpet. You come to my office now and we discuss on the way forward in terms of keeping money for your tomorrow. And remember the benefits that you get will not come to Kebicho. That's what people forget. When I'm teaching my students, I remind them something very, very small. I tell them, when you listen me talking to you as your lecturer, I have already acquired my education. It is you who is desirous of listening to me. As we talk about financial independence and financial freedom, some of us are there that even if we don't come to work today, God has given us a way of making money passively without waking up in the morning. So this particular program, which is called Akiba Savings Plan, it will go for 5 years. And what am I looking for? I want to instill to you what we call the saving culture in your mind. The saving culture. So you'll save money for 5 years. And why are you saving this money for 5 years? It is to create a platform for you now to graduate to an investment arena. I'll repeat that one, Mr. John Karima Masharia. Please note this. For those people who, the funny thing about Kenyans, you see them asking for your number. Let me have your number, Kebicho. Let me have your number. What is your number? You give the number. Out of 10, only maybe 2 who come, but we don't care. Even if the Bible says, I came to look for the one who was lost. So I'm also looking for that person who wants to make his life more bearable upon retirement or attaining a certain age. You do not have to retire or upon attaining 60 or 65 years. Retirement is how you structure your mind. I have seen people leaving their jobs at 40. So they retire from 2. You retire from others, they retire to be condemned to what we call the periphery of life because they never planned for their lives. So these structured savings, the Akiba plan serves as a systematic, underline the word systematic savings option for various financial goals, such as business, capital accumulation, asset acquisition, or holiday savings. For me, my interest is being sealed on to what we call capital accumulation. So that this money, Patrick Mully, that you accumulate, you bring it now to Quest Pinnacle, like other men and women have done, and we start giving you what we call handsome returns on investment. I do not know whether you people understand how nice, how lovely it is to have money. That whatever you want to do, you do it without struggle. You want to buy a car, you buy it effortlessly. You want to go for holiday. The issue is not asking, where is this money coming from? Money will never find a route to you. I told you the other day that anybody in this universe who desires to be financially stable, to be financially independent, and to have financial freedom, you must have 2 things. You must have a product or a service. If you don't have any of the 2, your days in this universe will be full of struggles and chaos. And I'm telling you as an expert, hate me or love me for being brutally honest. That's how it is. And we don't learn. The Bible says we don't learn. I'll be very careful nowadays to differentiate between L and R, and at the same time, S and C. So what I'm saying, most of us people don't learn. Go to where you come from, Jennifer Jogona. Go to where you come, Mr. John Karema. Go to where you come, Madam Milka Waboimonga. Go to where you come, Mr. Patrick Molevi. Go to where you come, Mr. Dante Greta. Go to where you come, Mr. Dominic Wawero, even Peter Kebicho. Go back there. Look at those individuals who were one time looking very, very promising. Today they have nothing. They have actually been thrown by forces of life into the oblivion. Mother Nature let me tell you, is never merciful. This world is never merciful. This world will treat you the way you want it to treat you. So if you continually eat money without a plan, you'll definitely be one person who will suffer forever. I'm not a prophet of doom. I like saying that. I'm as optimistic as you are, but without a solid base for your optimism, that is what we call daydreaming. So this particular program called Britam Akiba Savings Plan, it is giving you an avenue of accumulating money so that after those 5 years are over, and let me tell you, 5 years is like a wink of an eye. Just the other day in January, we said Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. You were saying Happy New Year, you shouted to your voice becoming hoarse. Now the month is gone. What have you saved? That day is gone. Today is 29th January. That day is gone. You told your family members in December that come December 2026, I'll be having enough money to take you out or to do something for you. The month is gone. What have you done today? What have you done to justify what you said in December? So maturity benefit. Upon maturity, the policyholders receive a lump sum equal to the sum assured, ensuring that all future premiums are waived and the cash bonuses are still payable. So after those 5 years, you get your money. You can even be given a loan if you want. And of course, I have told you that the plan offers flexible terms between 5 to 12 years, allowing individuals to choose an attractive option for long-term savings. So we also make sure in the unfortunate event of the policyholder's death, the plan includes a waiver. So in case God calls you home before those 5 years are over, we have something we refer to as the waiver of premium. You don't pay any more money, but the company continually ensures the plan will mature at the stipulated date or year. Finally, because I want to bring this show to a close, we say the minimum amount you can pay, imagine 1,500. The minimum savings can start as low as 1,500, making it accessible for many individuals. I sometimes go to the pubs. I sometimes go to bars. I'm a very flexible character in all dimensions. And those people who know me, they know that. When I go to people of whatever level, I stay like them. Nasikia vile wanasema. Please make sure that one of those weekends, go through what we call the bypasses. See the kind of beer men are taking. One bottle of beer costing 30, 40, 50, 60,000 shillings. There's one where I found an individual buying one at 75,000 shillings somewhere. So why, and when you find people spending so much money on things that actually even put their very health in jeopardy. When it comes to Kebisho telling you to save this money, I'm not telling you to save this money so that Kebisho eventually will become a beneficiary. If I become a beneficiary along the way, it's all right. That's how nature is. But I'm trying to create the ultimate goal for you, where you save money for 5 years, you have a lump sum, you come and invest. In many investment companies, they ask for 250,000 shillings as the minimum investment. And they ask for a minimum top up of 100,000 shillings. We are telling you here, with as little as 100,000 shillings, you can come on board and continually keep on topping up. So the maximum entry age is 65 years. So the maximum entry age, if you're over 65 years, then you don't qualify for this particular program, Akiba Savings Plan. And of course, I would expect you, having been there for quite a long time, for 65 years in the universe, being able to accumulate a few coins here and there to come and of course get. If you go to Britam and you want your money back, just save that money for 25 months. Policyholders can surrender the policy after it has been enforced for at least 25 months, but I don't expect you to do that. Accumulate good money. The Britam Akiba Savings Plan is designed to provide a risk-free way to save for both short-term and medium-term financial goals, making it a valuable option for individuals looking to secure their financial future. So are you there listening to Kebisha right now? As I bring this show to a close, I want to ask you one simple question. You have been listening to Kebisha talk to you a number of times. You have heard me. You have even heard me. You can even see the testimonies being given. The question is, what have you done out of this information that I provide to you? It never say that information is power. Those people who say information is power, they never completed their learning. Information is power if it is put into use, if it yields results for you, if it yields the desired results for you. So if you have information and you are doing nothing with it, then there you go. Ernest Batia says, since I started listening to you, I have learned a lot. Keep it up, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Ernest Batia. Samira Getua, thank you. Patrick Mulady, good morning, sir. Tuned in from Nairobi. Milka Waboi Monga, listening. John Karema, listening. Dominic Waweru, thank you very much. I met you at Gadogo High School and you still remember me. And I appreciate you for that, for having implemented what I taught you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm urging you to do one thing. If you are there and you want to become part and parcel of Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, use the Akiba Savings Plan as the avenue to take you to your desired destination. And with those many remarks, my number is, kindly call me directly on this number. Text me directly on this number. 0722 633 021 0722 633 021. I'll be able to respond to you and I'll be able to guide you on how you can do that. And remember, it is not wherever you are, I'll send you the papers, do the paperwork, bring them back to me, and I initiate the program right away on your behalf. We are high tech. We are high tech. And you can start with as little as 1,500 shillings. But the question is, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to? That is the question people need to ask themselves. So what is your end game? You want to accumulate money so that, let me expound this one with a minute that is there. Why are we doing this? We are allowing you to accumulate this money. Assuming somebody like Mr. Samuel Getua has accumulated 600,000 shillings within those 5 years. So after those 5 years, he comes to Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, where he starts earning 16%. That is 96,000 shillings every year. If you divide this money by 12, imagine the little money that you used to save every month will give you a salary income every month, 80,000 shillings until Jesus comes, and your principal is still intact and well protected. What else do people? When I see people becoming poor, I have told you on many occasions, being poor is by choice. If you find yourself being poor and desperate and God has given you health, the problem is not God. The problem is not the environment. The problem is not the president, nor the deputy president. The problem is you. In the same environment and ecosystem, in the same economic situation, we have people making money, Mr. Patrick Muredi. My number is 0722 633 021. 0722 633 021. With those many remarks, let me not go ahead and go on. I wish you the very best, and please make sure that you make inquiry. I'll be able to midwife for you that particular program to enable you accumulate a lump sum to come on board. May God bless you. Always a pleasure talking to you. In the course of the day, I'll be live again, sharing some other information on other areas, because personally, I am one person who provides information that helps people to make their decisions. I salute all of you once again. Those people watching me for the first time on my YouTube page, kindly subscribe and share. Those people watching me on my Facebook page, kindly subscribe and as well share. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick Muredi. I'm waiting to, maybe you'll be the first one. I want to thank this lady called Mwenda from Nanyuki, who listened to me yesterday and she acted. And even those others, Trecia Wanjiro, late but foreign. For those who have missed my talk, because I know some may have done that, it is recorded on my YouTube channel. So don't you worry, you have not lost. You only require to go to my YouTube channel, Dr. Paul Kebicho, PhD, QB, HSC, and you get your information there. Thank you so much. Unless there's a question that you want me to answer, I want to bring this show to a close. Any question from the Facebookers? Any question, Madam Trecia Wanjiro, though you have come late? So I appreciate all of you. May God bless you. Have a pleasant day.